Serena, it was a terrific match, not the result you wanted, obviously, but what do you think made the difference in the end?
Well, yeah, it's definitely not the result I wanted to have, but I don't know. I think she just stepped in and played like nothing to lose at the end and was just going for her shots. And at that moment, I went in, so it was great tennis. She fight throughout the tournament. She had a lot of difficult matches. She fought for it, and in the final, she was playing really aggressively. Yeah, just wasn't my day.
What was not your day? What was feeling different, particularly in that first set?
Well, I think she played like super aggressive, and it seemed like everything was going her way, and I was just trying to put the ball back. Couldn't really play my aggressive tennis, and didn't feel my serve that well. The rhythm was off, and then in the second set, I kind of like got my rhythm back, and from the second set, I'd say that the real tennis match started.
Simon.
Really, you're obviously quite frustrated there at the end, and the racket felt your frustration.
Yeah.
Was that a sign of how much this tournament means to you, or was it particularly the way it just quickly went at the end?
Well, I mean, there definitely was a bit of frustration because I was so close to achieve something crazy, and you know, when you're just out there, you're fighting, but it seems like everything going not the way you really want to go, and I just needed to throw those negative emotions at the end, just so I could give a speech, not staying there being disrespectful. So I was just trying to let it go and be a good person, be respectful, and it's okay. I mean, I'm the one who knows that after tough losses there is good wins. So I'll keep working and make sure that next time, if I'll be in this situation, I'll play definitely better.
Ben, then Mark.
When you were playing her and you said her balls were just landing in, is that what it comes down to basically? Like she's going for so much and they just happen to be going in, and there's almost nothing you can do if she's going to be hitting shots like that?
I mean, if she can play consistently like that, I mean, it's not much you can do. I mean, of course, I know how to play against her, but in this match, couldn't really do my stuff, and she just played incredible. She was, it seems like, overheating everything, and the depths of the balls were like really crazy. I was trying my best, and obviously didn't work well.
Probably a similar one to what Simon just asked you a couple of questions ago, but can you take us into how difficult that is after a moment like that, and everyone's watching, and you have to stay out there, and someone's celebrating a huge moment in their life, and you have to, in front of everybody. I mean, was why you had to walk off court?
Yeah, that was tough. I just needed to kind of like, needed that time for myself to kind of like switch off and forget and leave it in the past and be respectful, not be, you know, like, I don't know. Just wanted to be respectful, and I just needed to throw those stuff out and needed some time with myself. And yeah, that's definitely really tough. I was standing there and just was like, okay, come on, you've been in her position. She deserved that. She was better player than you. Just you know, it was tough.
Hey, Charlie, then David.
How well Madison played, but I just wondered if you think there's anything you could have done differently tonight.
Well, maybe I could start a little bit better. It seems like my legs was off at the beginning of the match, and I was on the back foot all the time. I didn't serve my best at all, and tactically I'd say I didn't play my best as well at the beginning of the match. So if I could change anything, I would try to start a little bit better with the movement, and maybe be a little bit more aggressive and not try to you know, play too passive, you know, and play my game no matter what.
David.
Hi, Rita.
You've played Serena Williams here, you've played Elena Rybakina here, big hitters. I just wonder, is Madison's shots, when she's really playing well, are they the fastest that you've experienced?
Today, yes. Today was very fast, very deep, very aggressive, and yeah, there was a great level from her. As I said, if she can continue playing the way she was playing today, yeah, she can be one of the she can be in top 5.
Yep, up the back there.
Given your incredible success at this tournament over the years, can you be satisfied with a final, or is it just a trophy or nothing for you?
I think when you get to the point of finals, it's trophy or nothing. You know, nobody remembers the finalists. You know, and nobody put like next to the winner like finalist name. You know. So I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, I go for titles, but of course I have to be. Anyway, I have to be proud of myself with the finals, 3 finals in a row. That's something crazy, and I hope that next year I'll come back as a better player, and I'll hold Daphne one more time.
Simon.
You used the drop shot a lot in the second set, and that really worked. Were you not able to do it in the third because of her power, or did you sort of move away from that yourself?
I'd say that the third set was just like, you know, serve and first shot. I couldn't like play the rally. I couldn't like, you know, put her in the position where she would defend, and I would have a little more time to go for the drop shot. So yeah, I just didn't. I think I didn't have opportunity. Maybe I'll watch it later and I'll see. Oh, okay, maybe I was just like a little bit off.
David.
After her previous match, Madison explained at length how you inspire her to play big in the big moments. So what is it like that a fellow player is inspired by you, basically?
Why would you say that? No, I mean, that's definitely something you have to do. Like when you're in the top, like you have to, if you're an aggressive player, you have to go for your game at the important moments. And that's crazy to hear, you know, that I'm younger than her and she's inspired by me. It means a lot. I always wanted to be an inspiration, maybe not for the players, for people outside of tennis. But that's crazy. It's good to hear, and I hope that next time I'll play a little bit better than her in those big moments.
Any more questions in English?
Congratulations. I was just wondering, in terms of pressure, during the earlier rounds, you mentioned that you entered the court match by match, and that you really had a match by match approach, not thinking too much about the record. Tonight, when you stepped on court, what was the level of pressure on your shoulders?
I think maybe before the game, I kind of like I was thinking about that, but you know, like I didn't want to block those stats, because when you try to block something, it's just like it's growing bigger and bigger. So of course I was thinking about that, but as the moment I stepped on court, I was just trying to focus on the game and things I have to do to win this match. And I'd say that, I mean, it's a final of the Grand Slams anyway. It's a pressure. But I wouldn't say that it was something to do with pressure. It was just like a little bit of the tactics and a little bit the way I started the game. The match wasn't the best way, so it had nothing to do with pressure. You always play with the pressure. It's, you know, it's like something you used to live with. So.
Ben.
You won 20 matches in a row here in Melbourne. How proud are you of what you have done over this time, even if it was just a little bit short today?
I mean, I'm super proud. You know, as I was saying before these finals, the thing that I was able to achieve that many wins in the row at one Grand Slam, that's crazy, and that's already something, you know. And anyway, when someone else gonna achieve the same, they're gonna say like the last player who was able to achieve, they're gonna say my name. It's already something big, and I'm just trying to stay positive right now, find something good. But that's crazy, you know. I couldn't even dream, couldn't even think about that like a few years ago, that I'll be able to win that many matches in a row at one slam. So there is definitely something to be proud of, and there is definitely something I have to improve and get better at. So it's always a process, you know, of these like things, like to be proud and then, you know, to improve some stuff which didn't work well.
Any more questions in English? Go for it.
With how well Madison was playing, did you expect it to stop at some point? Did you think like this is too good to last all the way to the end of the match?
Well, I mean, she always start well. She always start really aggressive. It's all about if you can handle that that power and throw it back at her, on her. And today I wasn't playing my best. I couldn't put her under pressure, so I kind of like expected that, yeah, she's gonna go for it. She didn't feel that much pressure from me. So, of course, she made the final. I expected her to play great tennis.